So connected manufacturing is pretty far down the line already. So there's a lot of integration of IT and OT processes already. So we're looking, and manufacturers are really already monitoring overall equipment effectiveness, the mean time to repair the equipment, and so on and so forth. So down the line of IT, OT integration and performance of plants and equipments, I think that's already in a long way. Now, as far as sustainability is concerned, that's a little bit, the maturity is coming up, but it's nowhere near we need to be in the future. So right now, companies are trying to tackle sustainability in a sense of reducing costs, reducing energy costs as far as their operation is concerned.
I think it was really interesting when we did the manufacturer survey last year, jointly with IBM. The sustainability was quite low down on the agenda. I think that's really turned on its head this year, with a lot more focus on sustainability, particularly after COP26 as well.
We're talking to the line of businesses, right? So the head of manufacturing, the head of engineering, the head of maintenance. Now, as far as sustainability is concerned, that's a different agenda. So teams are working together, still in a line of business agenda, but that's being tackled from the top down. So the board is asking teams and each team within the manufacturing line to prove they can be more sustainable within their operations. But again, that's not an IT agenda, that's definitely a line of business agenda. All manufacturers are looking for quick wins, right? So most of them are taking equipments and solutions to deliver quick wins. That's the first topic. So all of them, again, have been implementing solutions, again, on the line of overall equipment effectiveness, produce more with better quality, with proving products can be manufactured as designed, and proving to the authorities that this is done in a proper way. So that's the first anchor to the reality. The second topic is there's a lot of manufacturers that have specific processes. So for that, we help them run discovery workshops, so to speak. So working with folks in the field, the engineers on the shop floor, and work with them on things that can be improved, processes that can be done differently, and work with them to build minimum viable products, change the things that can be changed, change the operation, improve the operations within the plant, and then from there move to the next step, move to the next level, delivering quick wins, and scale as much as we can.
I think the really important aspect to that is everybody gets stuck in proof of concepts and pilots, and nobody really thinks about the production scalability from the off. And I think that's the really key important point, that when we're looking at the Industry 4 connected manufacturing aspects, we really need to be thinking about how do I scale this, how do I productionize this, how do I get the real benefits across all the different lines of my business.
So IBM is redefining itself as a software company and a consulting company. And as far as software is concerned, we are providing solutions, as I mentioned, with specific use cases that can be delivered as quick win. We have a solution called Maximo Application Suite that delivers solution to monitor equipment effectiveness, asset health, asset performance, and visual inspection, and these kind of quick wins are already, I would say, delivered as part of a standard product. So that's one thing. The other aspect, as I mentioned, is working with folks on the field and try to work on things that they need to do, which are not necessarily already coded in the software, so to speak. Maybe we can have a word as well on open source, and our open source brings openness, and that's something that IBM brings on the table, which is kind of unique as well.
And we've been working very closely with a number of the providers to work in a collaboration model, so that IBM provides the core platform and we enable the agility of partners and SMEs to deliver on top of that platform. IBM involved in the 5G Factory of the Future in conjunction with the Advanced Manufacturing Research Centre Northwest, BAE Systems, MTT and Morales, who are providing some data and edge capability, and AQL, who are providing the 5G network provision. It's part of the Department of Culture, Media and Sports 5G testbed and trials program, and it's the largest of all of the testbed trials. So we've been working on it now since August last year, and it's got another year to go. So we're working through a number of use cases to test out 5G and edge use cases in manufacturing, looking at a variety of use cases. And it's progressing really well. It's a really interesting, exciting project to be part of. So if we look at how companies are going to have to deploy this, so 5G works in combination with Edge, and Edge works in combination with AI. So 5G is the network transport, Edge is the ability to interpret and manage the data that comes from the shop floor, and AI is the enabler that really gives us the benefits of this. And it's the combination of those three technologies that's really going to help in manufacturing moving forward. So the huge amount of data points that we can start to collect, be it from production, from robotics, through plant floor, through tools and sensors and where they are, through raw materials and suppliers, with an open and transparent supply chain, is really going to help us transform into a much more efficient number of operations moving forward.
One key example is in the past, manufacturers used to send the data in the cloud and perform analytics and send data where the analytics was performed. Now that's the completely other way around. Because of Edge, because of the increasing number of data points, data resides at the edge and where it is being collected, and we bring AI and analytics to the edge, where the data can be analyzed, where the AI model can be performed, so that the performance can be really done on the shop floor, and decision can be made where the data resides. It's much more, it saves a lot of money, it's better in terms of security, better in terms of performance, so all the benefits are gonna really happen on the shop floor.
And really that's about real-time decision making as opposed to being able to react to something. You're doing it in near real time.